So y'all, this is Ra's daughter chopping it up with Roz, and she got a lot to say. I want y'all to comment, share, and subscribe on my page. Let's get into the video and watch till the end. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You're going to have something to say about this video.
I know we had some drama going on my channel, but I don't intend to continue that at all. I'm not going to give it any more life. I'm going to move on in my content and in my grieving and in my journey. And yeah, I gave it all the time I'm going to give it. So that's done. I love. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, Nigeria Haywood. That's her name. Y'all know I can't say the name that she's created for YouTube. So did y'all hear me say I was done then? Honey, don't let these ignorant people steal your joy. Take concern for your mom and the rest of your fam. No, I'm not going to let them steal anything. I'm just going to address them because they are making it to where I cannot not address them. They're making it very difficult for me to ignore them. They're really provoking me, right? So I'm going to go ahead and give them a little bit of what they're looking for. I'm not going to be too nasty and too disrespectful because that's not who I am, but I'm definitely going to address it tonight. This is her with the paragraphs in my comments, like I stated in my last video. This is her with the paragraphs. Paragraph 1, my response. Paragraph 2, no response. I wanted to ignore her. I wanted to be done with her. After I saw that she was going to double down on her mistake, if we're going to even call it a mistake, because at this point, it's just a reflection of her poor character. After I saw that she was going to double down on having some real shitty character, I replied once and was done. Didn't reply to her anymore. Here's her mother right under her. Whole paragraph. Y'all see this? I responded to her mother. And in my response to her mother, what did I say? Now it should be over. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Let me know if I'm sharing my screen, y'all. Let me know in the chat if y'all saw me saying I was done back then. Mother, right. This is her mother, keeping all this going. Now it's clear to me why Nigeria supports Latrice, because her mother has very similar qualities as Latrice, from what I could see. Yeah, that's a shame. Yes, you saw me saying I was done back then. I just want to make the record clear that I've continuously stated that I want this situation to be over with. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to explain myself any further. I do not want to exchange any more dialogue, any more energy, right? This girl's mother, Nigeria's mother, has left over 5 comments on my videos. She was leaving comments threatening me and talking shit to me on the video where I was saying I'm done. She took it a step further, went and found my Instagram, and is sending me messages on Instagram, sent me one big long paragraph on Instagram after the video I did where I said I was done. I don't know what she's going through in life. I don't know if there are sobriety issues, mental health issues. She's very sexual on her page. Just block them. Yeah, I am. I'm going to, but I'm going to address it as well, because I don't want people to think that just because I am who I am, that I have to ignore them, or that I have to, look over or overlook their provocation, overlook them trying to bait and poke at me. Because I don't have to. I could give it to you if I want to give it to you. Me saying repeatedly that I don't want to engage, that I'm done with this conversation, that it's over for me repeatedly saying that, and then my actions following up on that and saying and showing that I'm not interested in engaging should have been enough. If you can't take it, don't dish it. If you are getting onto YouTube and starting your channel and wanting to, become a commentator, when people have opinions about you, when people have feedback about you, that is not the time to send your mother, send whoever over to the people who don't agree with your behavior. That's not the time to send people. Now, let's go ahead and back it all up from how this started, because your mother is under the impression that I'm some bully. She's under the impression that I am targeting you for no good reason, right? All type of memes on her page that are very sexual. And so I can see why Nigeria can condone Latrice's behavior, because her mother is on the internet speaking quite sexually, posting a lot of memes, and she's in her 40s, late 40s, almost 50, y'all. So it's making sense. It's starting to make sense, right? Let's see. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. So this is the woman who raised Nigeria, right? Somebody who is very similar to Latrice Allen, the person who even started this conversation, the person who even who put the battery in Nigeria's back for her to involve herself in this conversation to begin with. Her mom has some problems. You could look at a person's eyes and tell there's something not quite right with look. So look, my brother was murdered on November 6th, y'all. My brother died on November 6th. On December let me back up. My brother died on December 6th. Look, you in my chat, y'all really asking for it. Okay, girl. Let me go back and find a video where I recall you saying that. Because you really like to split hairs, silly. But didn't I tell you to stay out of my chat? Go to your page. Let me block this girl. Because she is really it's hard for her to ignore people that she doesn't agree with. How do I block her? And so this all started because my brother was murdered on November 6th. That same day, Latrice Allen got on her platform and said that my brother's murder was karma. She gloated about my brother's passing. She was saying God don't play about her, right? This is all the stuff that this lady had to say about the fact that my brother died. That's crazy. So then on December 20th, not even 2 months, my brother hadn't even been passed away for 2 months. Here comes Nigeria Haywood with a video. And in her video, she's asking my mother, well, yeah, Latrice Allen, first of all, she repeated that my brother's passing was karma. She repeated that Latrice Allen was out there stating that my brother's passing was karma. Secondly, she asked my mother, what did she expect? She pointed to Nigeria. This is what Nigeria did. She pointed to my brother's death and told my mom that she should change her aura and her energy, implying that my mother's conduct had something to do with my brother's passing, or my mother was in some way responsible for my brother's passing, right? Implying that my brother was somehow punished because of my mom's actions. This was my problem with Nigeria. That's not a fair argument to make. And you really should think twice before you jump out the window and go to defending people just because you have a certain affinity for them, or you're inclined towards, being on their side, or they're a content creator and my mom's a reactor, so you're automatically on the side of the reactor. You have to think for yourself. Before you get on here justifying something like that, before you get on here siding with a person who said something like that, you got to think, wait a minute. If I get on here and justify this, if I get on here and speak on this issue, people are going to take issue with me. That never occurred to you? You going to block me because you lying. All right, you got it. Just tell the truth. I'm not lying about shit, you dumb ass, big bird, bad built, could have went to the gym and did some squats instead of laying on that table risking your life ass bitch. I don't have to lie about anything. I do not have to lie about anything. Everything I'm saying is facts. That's why you over here in my chat. Your mama is raggedy. Your mama's raunchy. She trifling. She needs to get some shit together, right? You know it. This is why you resonate with Latrice. This is why you can condone Latrice behavior, because your mama's something like her. Other people made videos before me. Where do you think I heard it from? If I want to address just you, I'm going to address just you. 90% of the shit that people say about my mama, I don't see. What I saw was you saying out of your mouth, you repeating that my brother's passing was karma. You got videos on your page talking about my mom for five months ago. I've never addressed you about those videos. I've never cared to say anything to you about what you had to say about my mother. Until you got on there and stated that, you know, Latrice, in so many words, was justified for what she said about him. Shame on you. She's not justified. That was the main message of your video. That was the main message. Latrice was justified for saying that his passing was karma. What? You're calling yourself fair? You're calling yourself respectful? That wasn't respectful. But instead of me getting on my platform and calling you a whole bunch of messy, thirsty ass bitches, instead of me getting on my platform and saying how you shaped like a box and your mama is too, instead of me getting on my platform and saying you a real stupid, thirsty bitch that got a battery in her back and that's going and putting her neck on the line for a stranger, instead of me doing you like that, I got on my video and I said, listen, that was in poor taste. That wasn't mindful of you, Nigeria. That wasn't fair of you, Nigeria. That wasn't, you know, thoughtful for you to tell my mom she needs to change her aura and her energy in relation to my brother's passing. That's some disgusting shit. I saw you after you made that video on December 20th. Battery in what back? Yeah, Latrice put a battery in your back, you dumbass bitch. You should have known better. You should have known better than to get on here. You talking about this is what this dumbass girl said. I never spoke on her brother. I spoke on the back and forth between chopping it up with Roz and Latrice. Stupid bitch. The back and forth was about my brother's passing. My brother has died. That's a subject you should not even want to go near. That was the basis of the back and forth. Am I missing something? Are you missing something? You dumbass manipulative ass bitch. What are you talking about? You didn't speak on my brother. You did. The main point of your video was that Latrice was justified for saying that my brother's death, his whole exit from this earth was karma. You asked my mother, what did she expect? You pointed to my brother's death and told my mama she needs to change her energy in her aura. You repeated that shit on your page. So yeah, you dumbass bitch. You let Latrice put a battery in your back. And now we know your mama's a hoe. We know your family is raunchy. We know you a liar. We know you a manipulative ass bitch. We know you thirsty as fuck. And when you said you were wrong, it was a half-ass, half-hearted apology. You don't never give an apology talking about, I'm sorry if this made you feel X, Y, Z. That's not how you apologize. And I don't accept it. And I don't need your motherfucking apology. What you need to do is stay your bad build ass off my motherfucking page. What you need to do is get your mama under control off my page, since you want to hold me accountable for what my mom got to say, right? You want to hold my brother accountable for what my mother has to say. So I'm going to open up the lines, and I want people, since your mama, look, your mama is on my page threatening to contact law firms, right? She's threatening to contact, employers, right? So I want y'all to tell me something. Tell me something. This is Nigeria Haywood's PPP loan, right? I told you the bitch needed a check. I told you the bitch was thirsty. I have great discernment about people. This is her PP loan information, right? Nigeria's mother threatened to contact my law firm and, jeopardize my career. That's wrong of her. I'm in the middle of grieving. My brother has now been gone for 3 months, and I keep sparing you bitches, right? So do y'all think it would be fair if I hold Nigeria Haywood accountable for her mother's actions and go ahead and get a private investigator sent to Macon, Georgia, so we can do some research about this services for the elderly and persons with disability company to figure out if she lied on her application in order to get this PPP loan in the amount of $13,480? Should we contact Capital Plus Financial, since her mother is on here saying who she's going to contact, since her mother is on here calling me out my name, and I still ain't called the lady out her name, right? I think I called her a hoe, but this is Nigeria. Bitch got my brother name in her motherfucking mouth talking about, I didn't talk about her brother. I was talking about the back and forth. The back and forth was because Latrice said my brother's death was karma, stupid bitch.
Hi. I know I'm a little controversial, so I'm gonna keep it cute and real quick because I don't want to get you off topic. But I'm sorry. I get your passion and your fire behind this, and I already know you're not going to, but I hope that nobody can change how you feel based off how they feel regarding this, because I have siblings as well, and I can only imagine losing one. And I would, if anybody ever did 1% of condoning anything, because someone's speaking on my sibling that has passed, I would go crazy. And nobody's gonna sit here and try to.
Paris, look, did you see how in that video, my initial response to Nigeria was that was in poor taste. That was not respectful of you. That wasn't very mindful of you. This is not even 2 months after my brother has died.
Yeah.
And then I keep telling this bitch, I'm done. I don't want no part to you. You a fraud. You a phony, right? And she wanted to get on here fake outrage because I called her thirsty. I could have called her worse, like I said.
Yeah, it's you don't. I understand the passion. Like, I couldn't imagine losing any of my siblings, and then someone speaks on them. It's disgusting. But I'm not surprised because, like I said before, she's done this behavior before. She condone, like, and I don't get how she doesn't get it. She condones the actions of people doing disgusting things, and then when you shocked by it, she's shocked that you're shocked. Well, I didn't say I agreed with it, but you still condoned it. You still said that, oh, well, they can do that because no, they can't.
He said, what did you
I don't care what they did or said.
Bullshit. And check this out, because Paris, I don't agree with a lot of what you had to say. I mean, you have had back and forth before, but on my page, I'm not here to click up with nobody. I'm not here to, I'm team this, I'm team that. I get on here and I speak my piece. I do my own thing. If I want somebody, I think I heard her say that we are kikiing. Paris, have you ever seen me in your chat?
No, you don't come over to my chat.
You come over to my chat, whatever. I'm not kikiing with nobody. What is she?
I come over to any video that's talking about stuff that I do. I watched Latrice before I even started doing commentary videos. So when you were speaking on this, I knew who your mom was and watched her own video. So this has nothing to do with any of our channels linking up or nothing like that. I'm interested in the stuff. I've been
not even the link type, because she's on here trying to be liked and accepted. She's projecting that onto other people, but you got me fucked up. I'm not the link up type. I can stand very firm on my own. I got my own shit going on. I don't need nobody to agree with me. Can't nobody tell me how to feel. Can't nobody run my page. Can't nobody tell me anything. I feel how I feel. When I'm getting on this platform, I'm saying how I feel. Can't nobody put a battery in my back. Nobody not like somebody or to defend some bullshit.
I just wanted to give my opinion just because I understand where you're coming from as somebody who has had their family. My family has been attacked at deceased. I didn't even understand how you could feel about that. But actually, yeah, they have. So when someone comes after your family, especially the deceased, it's just another kind of disgusting. And when it happened to me, I know how it felt. And I just couldn't believe that people would condone that. So it's like, no, you can't justify because I said something slick. Somebody go talk about your deceased family members. Oh, it's never justified. Or how can you even see how they can even bring that up? You have no morals at that point. You're just disgusting.
You really a crash dummy. But thank you for calling in, Paris. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna drop down. Bye.
Hey.
Hold on, sis. Before you start, my mom says, yes, I would never address any young woman. Her mom was wrong for saying anything to you, point blank. Yeah, very poor self-control. Like, I don't know what she thought. If she thought I was going to keep taking a high road or keep overlooking her. This woman left several comments on my YouTube channel.
Like a real weirdo.
Yeah, she found me on Instagram. I can't avoid her. Any app that I'm getting on, this woman is coming for me. I didn't send for her. I didn't go looking for her. She came for me. So, Daddy, what do you think? Should we go ahead and hire a private investigator in Macon, Georgia, and see if any lies was told, since the bitch like to call somebody a liar? Should we investigate whether or not she told any lies in her application for that PPP loan with her broke ass?
We could. I mean, it ain't nothing for us to do. We could look into it if you want to. Because everybody in everybody business, we for sure could be in her business too.
Right. Because you can't tell on me.
And I wonder, how does she feel with Pumpkinhead saying that the incident that my mom was talking about was true, but it may have not happened how we said. But how do you feel about that? Since you're so unbiased, are you going to give her advice?
Right. Where's the video? There was back and forth. the people who you like to do commentary on the back and forth, there was just back and forth between my mother and Latrice Allen when it as it pertains to the sexual behavior of Latrice Allen's children. Both of them had something to say, right? Where's the video about that back and forth? Are you going to avoid that video, but you couldn't avoid the back and forth when it came to my brother dying?
Right.
It's sad that doxing is always used as a weapon. Who's doxing? Ain't nobody doxing. Her name, Nigeria Haywood, is public. It's on her Facebook. It's something that she's mentioned in her YouTube channel. So that's not doxing. I'm a lawyer, so you know I know the law.
Right. Anyways.
Information that's public.
Right.
Her mother's name on Instagram is Latanya Walker. That's her Instagram name. That's not doxing.
Right.
Hey, Nana, I just want to say, please don't let Pumpkinhead and her seeds distract you from what you're doing, because they're weirdos. And they just want to make sure that you fall and don't do what you're supposed to do. Don't let them distract you, because they're a bunch of weirdos who don't have nothing, never will have nothing, just like Pumpkinhead. She's a loser. She's a weirdo. And she's just mad that the truth came out. Which, if anybody knows social services, children who have that type of issue, that's common sense that happened. Like,
hold on, let me address this real quick. Don't worry, Nigeria Haywood. We will. I know you're real scared about it. You want to keep bringing it up, but your mama want to contact law firms and the state bar. So we will, sis. We don't need no okay or go ahead from you. Go ahead.
Don't let them distract you, and for them to even want to try to destroy your career is real lame. That shows you that they have nothing to lose. They don't even have family who have anything, because they wouldn't even drag you into it.
And keep bothering me all on my personal Instagram. Like, I have never once contacted these people. I just got on my platform and said how I felt, defended my brother's legacy, defended my mother, so y'all could have went on y'all platforms and said what y'all had to say, and this live wouldn't even be a thing tonight. But
and let me say this. We do not talk about the deceased.
Period.
That is disrespectful.
Let the dead
Your brother has nothing to do with anything that happened, and I don't care what nobody got to say. If they got a problem with it, they can come to me.
Nothing's off limits. Nothing's off limits. Y'all are trash. There are things that are off limits.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me, Maya?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, I just want to say.
Now she in here saying nobody said that. Go ahead.
Let me say what I have to say. I'm not even worried about really who's in here. They're listening, whether they make a comment or not, Maya. Listen. My whole thing is I can't listen to it. Okay, my whole thing is I had a beautiful Sunday, right? I went on Facebook and I had my Sunday. The mother is totally out of line. It's no way that I would have ever addressed that young lady, no matter what she said. And about them bringing up what other people are saying, I'm not interested even entertaining them. So I decided to never say anything directly to them, because I know who's sending them to say what they're saying, right? So I just don't even entertain it.
How many cases have I won? All of them.
A lot of them.
All of them. But okay, go ahead, Mom.
So I was just saying, like, her mother was totally out of line. It's no way that I would show up at a situation with a young lady. She could have just said what she said and let that be. But it seems to be some type of problem that her moms have, because she left all these messages day after day after day. That's alarming. That's like you're trying to intimidate. I would have even seen the mom directly contacting me and let us have a conversation and let it be. But she was totally out of line, and it shows what character and what kind of cloth she's cut from. So Nigeria is trying to cover up something, but I remember her saying that her mom was in the middle of getting her own things together. So it's clear, in my opinion, that the mom has some type of problem, and this will be the last time that she's even addressed, because she's going to be blocked, and we can look into things, and we can.
I don't know if she has sobriety issues, mental health issues. When I look at her,
it's something. We don't know, but it got to be something, because I was totally out of line. I would have never addressed that young lady, no matter what she said about my son, what she said about the lady that I was talking about. No matter what she said, I would have never stooped so low that I had to attack a young lady the way the mom attacked you. So that's just it. That's all. And I don't understand anybody that can't agree with that. She was totally out of line. You made a video, and I'm sure they watched it, saying that was it. You were done. It seems that the mom didn't get that message, and it was so clear. So I'm just saying, like, we have to know that it's bigger than us. Her situation, in my opinion, is bigger than us. And her daughter knows exactly what she's going through. So we're gonna, after tonight, it's over. And I hope and pray that the mother can allow it to be over, right?
Yeah, but I'm still, the jury is out if we're gonna try to uncover some of these lies, since bitches on here calling me a liar. I'm a lawyer, never a liar. This girl said she repeated all the opinions that I had about her and called me a liar because I held those opinions. That's stupid. You can't.
Well, it is, but you can't convince that to somebody that's not understanding simple knowledge.
Right.
Your opinion and facts are two totally different things. And I don't even understand when somebody says something about me that I deem untrue, unworthy, I just skip over it because why entertain something when I know for a fact? So, in my opinion, I think that you're uncovering things about it. I think she was on here trying to put up a facade that she was fair and she was God-fearing, and all this stuff has just come out really fast that you're probably the opposite of everything that you're trying to show us.
Right. Yeah.
So I think that's what she's upset about the most.
People are putting out the truth about her. You're not fair. You're not classy. You over here in my chat, you antagonizing me, you provoking it, you starting shit. You jumped out a window for a lady that you shouldn't have jumped out of the window for, on a topic that you shouldn't have talked about. You should have left that alone and wasn't woman enough to just say my bad and move on. You had to
it's so simple.
All this shit going. I don't know what your mama taught you, but my mama taught me never to defend somebody and go to bat for somebody when that person is dead wrong.
Exactly.
Don't do that. Hold your
exactly.
own. Like, separate. Because now look, we finna look into some shit. You on here?
But it's already been things uncovered just now. Now she got a PPP loan, allegedly. Now her mom is acting like she has some type of issues, allegedly. Like, it's so much to them. All because the mom couldn't just let it be between two young adults and let your video or her video be the last videos about it.
Right.
She could tell her mom to quit inboxing you. That would be a real simple request to make. If I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't get on here with the Chrissies and Jazzies and try to belittle them because they have room to grow. The mother is totally wrong. And anybody in the comments saying, oh, your mom is messy, you're messy. I had a good day today. I was on Facebook Live. I am on a different journey. God brought me to do an assignment to get those kids help, and I did what I was supposed to do. Now I'm on to bigger and better things, right? Because I don't want to even bring up the other ridiculous lady that's on here unless it's something that comes across that I feel the need to talk about. I'm done with that situation. I'm done with it.
Right. I said I was done with it. We're done with it.